Alright, here we are in my favourite zone in the game, the Azim Steppe, as morning has broken. Let's have a look at probably what is going to be one of my favourite mounts that they've added in a long time. This then is the Panuity mount. We've waited long enough to look at this in its finer detail. I love the graphical fidelity of this, the shininess and the moss on its back. Like, if you get really close to this, the texture detail is phenomenal on this. I absolutely adore the attention to detail on this mount. And of course, you know, you might have seen these in a certain first dungeon of the expansion and missed them, honestly. I've always wanted one since I first saw them. I was like, what is that? Is that a manatee? I want one. So of course this mount is usable in terrestrial areas where it sort of flops around on the floor. And of course in a walk animation, sort of bobs around, which is very therapeutic. And flops around as it moves at speed. And of course it can fly. Yay! It is a flying Panuity. So this actually has a special action button as well, much like the ones from the daily quests, if you manage to get lucky enough to get those, that do a bit of a splash emote. Essentially it's Bosom Brook, and it says create a column of water. And as you can see, we're going to have to zoom out quite a bit to get this fully in. But it reminds me of like a dolphin, I'll be perfectly honest, with that action button. Look at how happy he is though when he splashes. Oh dear, you can't get angry at a face like that though, can you? And if you can, you're a monster. Brilliant. So this mount then, let's read its text very briefly. So it says, summon forth your Panuity and delight onlookers to no end with its winsome charm. Inhabiting the waters of Dawntrail, these gentle giants have been employed by men since olden days to tow boats on the continent's rivers and lakes. This specimen is particularly inquisitive, and having been imbued with the ability to fly, it has further developed a taste for travel. Obviously, we've got that action button, Bosom Brook, and we also have a hidden text. If the Panuities are happy, then I'm happy too. A quote there of Ubli. And of course, with the new society quest, there's like a Panuity dock area where they're training these things, feeding them, looking after them, and there are obviously dailies related to them. The mount music for this, unfortunately, is rather generic, which is a real shame. I would have preferred the actual tribal music, i.e. the Turali travel agency music that you can get the orchestra and roll of. I think that would have been a better fit. But I guess we can't have it all the time, can we? But it is a fantastic looking mount, and as it flies through the sky majestically, gliding along, what's not to love? One thing I've noticed is that they've toned down the mount tilting in this patch significantly from how it was in the previous patch. So whilst it does have a bit of mount tilt, as you can see, even big chonkers like this don't tilt as much as they used to. Which is a shame. I wish there was just a toggle with a slider and you could choose how much it tilted. I think that would be probably the happiest eventuality. So my feedback is I want more tilting on my mounts like there was previously. In the water, obviously it looks, well, right at home. Like a Panuity to water. And in the air, it's got the same animations, but it was worth checking if there was anything different. But yeah, what a great little mount, and I'm sorry that I couldn't make this as part of the video yesterday, but it is what it is. This is probably the first time that I remember where the mount has been as early through the quest line as it has been, with me not having enough currency. Even by doing it every single day, I just ran out of currency and didn't have enough for the mount, mostly because the minion cost quite a bit, but I guess that's just how we have to look at things going forward. I'm not really sure what the other items would be, what to even guess would be from the rest of the society quest rank ups. I'm hoping that we get the actually Turali Trader's outfit, because the Pelu look amazing. I would love to get that glamour, but I have no idea. Presumably there's a framer's kit or something as well. Anyway, let me know if you've got this one yet. If you were like me and ended up a day behind, regardless of the fact that you did all of your dailies and were very confused why you didn't have enough currency. But we have finally got this in our collection, and I'm very happy we have. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. More videos on the way from patch 7.1, and I will, of course, see you all next time. Bye-bye. Look at his face. Oh, he's so happy to be in my collection. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, let's go and float and splash people. Make them happy, apparently.